Now, to the surprise of a lot of people, even me, we got a surprise album on Friday. And in the words of my boy Vontae, I wasn't listening to nothing else because of the disappointment I had in this album. I'll say it. I was disappointed in this album. Drake released his project, honestly, Nevermind. Right? And let me just give y'all my mind, give y'all how my day was because, like I said, it was a surprise album. So Thursday, I went, got some wings, 20-piece. After that, took a nap. I was asleep, took a nap. And when I woke up, chilled for a minute, got my phone, got on Instagram. First post I see, Champagne Poppy. My 7th studio album is dropping tonight. Instantly in my mind, oh shit, Drake dropping tonight. Oh. And keep in mind, I've been the one saying this. Yo, let's go back to 2017, 2018, where people just, the week of, they just say, hey y'all, my project dropping Friday. Like, no warning or nothing. So I'm not mad at the way he announced it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, bet, shoot, don't say nothing. Don't give me no other music. Just let me press play and see what happens. And the last time he did that was dark demo tapes during the pandemic. That was kind of rumored already, though. And if you're reading this too late some years ago, so that's really the only time he really came out with, yo, I'm dropping something tonight. The Care Package was the Care Package, but that was old song, so I don't really count that. And because of that, that was all of a sudden, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, okay, new Drake album, bet, let's get it. And sadly, because of that, I fell into the Twitter logic. And the Twitter logic was, yo, we told y'all when CLB dropped, Certified Lover Boy dropped, Drake coming back with something else to make up for that. Which, like I said on the podcast, CLB was cool. It was safe. It wasn't nothing crazy. Like, he had songs on there I enjoyed, TSU, In Too Deep. Friends in the Industry, the track with Travis Scott I like. He got records on the track with Lil Durk, Giveon. I still go back and listen to that because it's a Drake album. Like, it had songs on there that I like. But I just felt like it should have been more. So the Twitter logic was, okay, CLB had the pregnant women. You know what I'm saying? 9 months later, now this album coming out. So I fell into it. I'm sorry. They got me. I was like, okay, y'all been saying this since CLB dropped. They're like, okay, 9 months, wait, it got pregnant women on the front. Wait, he gonna drop something to make up for it. So I fell into it. I was like, okay, maybe this the album that CLB should have been. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. So my overall thoughts on this Honestly Nevermind project is definitely out of left field and it's not for me. And I'm going to give y'all, I got stories, I got everything to back up my argument with this. I know people, oh, y'all got to open your mind in different genres, y'all just told y'all a couple weeks ago, I'm fucking with that Bad Bunny album. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still on that Bad Bunny album. So I can get into different genres, but this particular genre of EDM, house music, dance music, whatever you want to call it, I got a traumatic experience with that. Now, I don't know drugs or nothing. Nobody slipped me no XP or nothing like that, nothing crazy, but I'm going to let y'all know about it. But just this certain genre, I really don't rock with heavy. But I can't say it all the way because of this album, people have been bringing up Kaytranada name. And I fuck with Kaytranada heavy. I'm like, wait a minute. Kaytranada, I said Kaytranada. I can listen to Kaytranada morning, evening, noon, night. It don't matter. Kaytranada albums are amazing. So I'm like, okay, if Kaytranada making the same type of music, maybe I just prefer Kaytranada version of it. Because this Drake album, not only was it not what I wanted to hear, I didn't want to hear none of this shit at all. Because I'm looking for, y'all know me, I like rapping Drake. I like that Houston slowed down R&B Drake. And we can make an argument, I enjoy the Caribbean Drake too. And people was comparing this to More Life. I didn't get that vibe. More Life, I enjoy Passion Fruit. I like Blim. From Views, I'm Not Mad at Controller, One Dance. I don't get that vibe from this album. And maybe it's because I didn't expect this. I don't think nobody expected this from Drake on this album. And people like, yo, y'all got to look at the genre that Apple Music and Tidal and Spotify got this under. Fam, I'm not looking at that shit before I press play on the album. It's Drake. I'm going to press play and whatever music I get, I get. I don't care who it is. Drake, SZA, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, whoever, Bad Bunny, whoever. I'm not looking at what genre Apple Music got it under. I'm just pressing play and I can listen to the music and tell, okay, this is this type of music. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with, I said it with Kendrick Lamar album, with J. Cole, with Drake. It just, when y'all do this whole thing of this album is for this album is for this, fam, let's press play. If I enjoy the music, I enjoy the music. The way Drake did this dance music is not for me. Now, if y'all want to say, yo, Kaytranada make the same type of music, Tyler, why you say that about Drake and not Kaytranada? I like the way Kaytranada do it. Kaytranada, it'd be Kaytranada versus featuring Fonte, Kaytranada featuring Sid, Kaytranada featuring Tinashe. I like the way Kaytranada do it. I don't like the way Drake did this. This is not what I wanted. When I wake up from a nap, from eating some hot wings, and hearing Drake got an album dropping at midnight, and everybody doing this Twitter logic shit saying, yo, this the album that CLB should have been. I don't think I'm about to get 5 a.m. in Toronto, or not even that. It could be Houston, Atlanta, Vegas vibes again. It could be something that Drake already gave me, but just in a better form than CLB was. I did not expect to hear this shit at all. And I know it wasn't a regular Drake album because the intro is not even intro. The intro is an instrumental. So I didn't want to hear that. So before I drag y'all out through this with the EDM scene and my experience with it and whoop-de-whoop, I just want to let y'all know, this album ain't for me. I'm not fucking with this album. It's going to do what it do. It's Drake. He's going to probably have the number one album in the world. I get all that. It's tapping into a different scene and all that. I get it. But for Tyler, for me personally, it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? If I want to get into the mood, I want to dance, I'll put on Kaytranada or I'll put on Bad Bunny or something like that. I go to a Bad Bunny album, go to that song, go to the track radio, and J Balvin will come on after that. You know what I'm saying? If I want to listen to Suavemente or something like that, that's my vibe. The Caribbean vibe, I'll listen to some Vibes Cartel, something like that. But this, honestly, Nevermind, honestly, you could have kept that shit in the tub. That's my overall opinion on this album. But I can't say that I was fully surprised, because in the world of Twitter, people go to work, they do their research, people retweet stuff, and you see certain details. So from my standpoint, I got on Twitter, and really when Drake announced it all the way up to the NBA Finals, I was seeing things about this album before it dropped. I didn't want to believe it, so I can say I was probably 70% shocked on this album that the album went this direction. The album went this direction. Let me tell y'all why. I saw a retweet from DJ Carnage, whose name now is Gordo. I guess he changed his name. He doing a whole different change, whatever the case may be. DJ Carnage said out of these 14 songs, he produced six of them. If you know DJ Carnage, he's into that EDM scene, the Las Vegas day party scene, the He makes that kind of, that's his scene. So I was like, okay, if he is producing on this, I don't think this is going to be for me. For one, when it comes to Drake, I want to hear Drake in 40. Y'all know that. I want to hear Drake in 40. So I saw that and I was like, okay. So I can't say I was all the way surprised. And this is not the first time Drake has done this music scene. In 2017 with DJ Khaled, that To The Max record. And I didn't like that song either. You know what I'm saying? I guess this type of music just not for me. He did it in 2017 with DJ Khaled. Like I said, I don't got this in the same boat. People saying, yo, it's more like More Life and whatnot. Nah, I like the Caribbean Drake. The house music Drake is not for me. You know what I'm saying? Let me give y'all a background on this, on Tyler and the EDM house music scene, right? And I just thought about another story with that too. I ain't even have it in my notes. My first introduction, and if I'm wrong in this genre, if I got this genre mixed up with another genre, please message me, mention me, do something. Say, Tyler, you got the genres mixed up. This genre is this, and the Drake genre, the new Drake album genre is this. So if I'm wrong in this, please let me know. So my first being outside with this genre, I gotta say Jersey Shore. Now, if I'm wrong, if fist pumping music and this music is not the same genre, please let me know. But from my ears, that's what I got. I got more of a fist pumping vibe than a More Life vibe, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, Jersey Shore vibe, that's going on early 2010, 2011. Salute my guys, Bit Watts, AJ. We got to talk about this story still. We went to a rave in Auburn. So let's say this. If Jersey Shore vibe and this Drake album vibe is not that, that rave definitely put me in the mind of this album. Cause that rave was definitely the music. You know what I'm saying? We was there, we didn't know what to wear, we got our clothes messed up, but we enjoyed ourselves. Like that was our first time experiencing something like that. Like we just want to do something different. Been outside for a minute, y'all. I've been done different things. I ain't done nothing crazy, but I done went to different scenes, you know what I'm saying, just to figure out what best suits me. You know what I'm saying? So went to the Raven Auburn. That was cool. And for like the next 6-8 months, we was trying to find another one to go to, but we just couldn't. So I was quickly off of that. Downtown Columbus, you from this area, we had the Mix Ultra Lounge. That kind of put me in the vibe of this Drake album as well. And that was only something I went to if I was like drunk, or my boy Julius, salute my boy Julius as well. He got me in because he did security and all that. You know what I'm saying? That also put me in the mind of this vibe. But what really threw me off from this house and EDM vibe, man, 2014, 2015 in Troy. Shout out to everybody who went to Troy. Y'all know, when I say this story, y'all gonna know, okay, this type of time Tyler was on in Troy. It was just one of those nights. One of those nights in Troy when nothing going on and everybody just linked up at my partner AJ. Shout out to AJ, Steve, and Josh. They crib and I was about to say it wasn't not Hunter's Mountain. Damn, what that trailer park was called that them boys stayed in. Damn, but y'all know. Damn, Forest Acres. That's the name of the Forest Acres. It was at their crib in Forest Acres, and this is years ago, so I can say it now. Smoked out. Shout out to AJ, the Red Room podcast. We was in the Red Room, the room that podcast is based off. We was in the Red Room, smoked out, whatever the case may be. Probably watching YouTube videos, Major Lazer, Rick and Morty, Family Guy. We was in there watching something. It was a group of us. It was a good group. Wasn't cramped, but it was a good group of us, right? So after that, you know, everybody know we about to go eat at, whatever the case may be. But before we left, Josh took the aux cord. Josh took the aux cord and started playing house music. And y'all know, when we somewhere, somebody playing music that not really for us, we probably like, yo, what's that, what's that? But at the time, I wasn't thinking, I was like, okay, that Josh vibe. Like, he's into that music. So I wasn't tripping. I wasn't tripping until my stomach started hurting. And I was like, wait a minute, my stomach, I'm like, my stomach hurting. Like, it was just, the beat was making my stomach turn. I'm like, fam, can somebody please put on some Gucci Mane, some Wiz, some Currency, anything to get my stomach back on rhythm. Like, the beat was just messing up the rhythm in my stomach. And I wasn't right for the rest of the night. We went to McDonald's. I couldn't eat. I saved it for the next day. So after that, I was like, okay, this house music ain't for me. Because if I'm, and I'm not really the dance guy. Like, I ain't trying to go in the club. Hey, that's not me. Like, I'm more in the cut guy. I go to a bar. Give me a bar with TVs to watch sports, some good food, some good drinks, a beautiful bartender. I'm in that scene. If I'm in the club, the famous Rocco, thumb through that check. My favorite club, the Booty Club. So that's where I'm at. I ain't in the party, I ain't into that. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I was like, all right. So maybe that got something to do with it, with this album. But all in all, this wasn't what I wanted. When I hear a Drake surprise album, I'm thinking of something totally different than this. Now, I get it. He tapped into a scene that's not been tapped into. You know what I'm saying? Drake is known for that. We got different Drake. We got Toronto Drake. We got Atlanta Drake. We got Memphis Drake. We got Houston Drake. We got Caribbean Drake. We got London Drake. And now we got house music Drake. I mean, it's his own key with him. Like, he taps into different scenes, and some of them I like, some of them I don't. I think the only Drake, cultural Drake that I'm not really into is the London scene. I think the only London song I like by Drake is on More Life, that KMT. And that's the only London Drake I'm into. But outside of that, just give me the Drake I'm used to. But this house music, I understand that. I understand what he's doing. He's a national pop star. I understand that completely. But just in terms of my opinion, what I wanted from him, this wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? And on a brighter side, though, on his Sirius XM show, he announced another Scary Hours that's coming out, which is the Drake. That's the Drake for me, Scary Hours. The first Scary Hours, I don't think I ever said this neither. The first Scary Hours, 2018, he had that Diplomatic Immunity and God's Plan. Diplomatic Immunity, in my opinion, is still within the past. That was 2018, so let's say More Life had some great rapping on it. So let's say within the past 5 years, Diplomatic Immunity is easily, for me, probably top 3 Drake rapping songs. I got, from 2017 to 2022, my 3 favorite rapping Drake songs. Personally, Diplomatic Immunity, my favorite. What's the shit on More Life that I really like when he talk about Meek in that verse? Lose You. I like Lose You a lot. And third is not his song, but that verse he got on Rick Ross, Gold Roses. Yeah. See, that's my Drake. Y'all know my Drake. Rapping Drake, Timestamp Drake, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, Jaded, In Too Deep, TSU, that vibe Drake, but this house music just not for me, man. It's not for me. I saw everybody debating about it. Yo, this album is for this. Yo, Drake, y'all don't know Drake music like that. Whoop-de-whoop. Hey, when you come to Tyler with this album, honestly, Nevermind, hey, that's the dud. That's the dud. That's the dud. It's below Thank Me Later. It's an album. Don't try to be like, yo, it's not his album. He announced it. It's my 7th or whatever studio album. It's last on the list. Thank Me Later is a lot better. Scorpion is a lot better. More Life is a lot better. It's hard to even judge. If I was him, I would have told DJ Carnage, hey, bro, you could put the 6 songs you produce, you could put that shit out on your whole album, and you take credit for this shit. I'm not putting this album out and messing up my stats. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You're doing different cultures and all that. Different countries going to stream it. But in terms of my stats with the United States, this is going to fuck up everything. They already got Scorpion down low. They got More Life down low. They got Thank Me Later down low. I guess you want to automatic. This is the automatic L for me. If anybody got this album over any other Drake album, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell if you got this over any other Drake album. You are crazy. Shout out to 21 Savage, though, being the only featured on the last song. But Drake, man, it just everything about this, from the no promotion to the immediate release to how he's saying, yo, if you don't get it now, you'll understand later. It was different. Drake is a mastermind. Drake is very well calculated. So this is definitely something out of left field. And then once again, my words bite me in my ass. I enjoyed that whole, yo, I'm dropping my album whenever I drop it. I mean, I enjoy that, yo, I'm dropping my album Friday. Check it out. But I would have loved the, hey, y'all, my next album is coming out Friday. It's something totally different. So just be prepared. I would have enjoyed that rather than pressing play and just be like, wait a minute, damn, the whole album is like this? Ain't no rapping to break this shit up. Ain't no slow jam to break this shit up. So, yeah, man, that's what I'm at with it. Like, I ain't want to drag out through. I'll be like, oh, I want to know what Tyler's opinion is. Nah, Tyler ain't fucking with this, man. And I don't think I'll be anywhere. And this coming from a guy who's been on a trip recently, got more trips coming up, and I'm still not like, okay, wait, I'm going to wait till I go on this island to listen to this. Nah, put that Bad Bunny on. Put that J Balvin on. Put some Bob Marley on. Put some Vybz Kartel, some Springer Bangs, some Wiz Kids, some Burna Boy, something like that. That's what Drake need to go back to. Go fuck with Burna Boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with Burna Boy, Wiz Kid, man. Get off of this house music shit, man. Let DJ Carnage and them boys have this, man. So, yeah, that's my opinion on Honestly Nevermind, man. Drake, I understand completely what he's doing, but in terms of Tyler and Tyler ears and Tyler being a person who enjoys Drake music, it's not for me, man. And if I'm wrong in how I just broke that down with the music and K-Tronada and all that, please let me know. But if y'all want to hear some good or good alternative, go listen to K-Tronada. I can vouch for him. And his Boiler Room on YouTube and all that, I can vouch for K-Tronada. But Drake, you caught me off guard with this one, dog. I don't know about this one, man. It's definitely last on your album list, in my opinion.